The Chevrolet division of General Motors produced the Chevrolet Corvette C4 for the 1984 through 1996 model years. C4 generations got better in time and even earned a title as one of the world's most desirable sports cars during the early 90s. The C4 Corvette was one of the rock stars that paved the way for innovative sports cars as the years progressed. Showcasing head-turning cars in this show is far from over. Previously, we took on an exhilarating speed fest on a 2009 Nissan GT-R, an unbelievable encounter with a Honda Civic Type R, an eventful ride on a 1996 Porsche Carrera, and a smoking surprise on the 1972 Ford Mustang. But today, our ticket to ride becomes a different story when you're dealing with a car that brings back the glory days from the early 90s. Ladies and gents, I bring to you the 1992 Chevrolet Corvette C4.
Jack it quick, Jack kept the spoon on the candlestick. Dope stick pimpin' on the one-trick pony. Yeah, she kinda skinny, but she gets my money. Get my money, buy my medicine, buy my medicine, buy my medicine.
The 1992 Chevy Corvette C4. It's an all fiberglass body except for the front and rear bumpers, which are polyurethane plastic. Now, this model was the first general production car to come with a glass hatchback that made it easier to access the storage. Now, the tires sit on 17-inch rims. And underneath the hood is a 300 horsepower V8, 5.7-liter engine. Now, back in the days, fuel efficiency wasn't really a big thing, so if you wanted speed, you had to sacrifice the gas guzzling for that. All right, let's see what's under the hood. Wow, that is beautiful. Nice and clean, stock engine. The only thing that they changed here was basically cool air intake, but aside from that, everything else is stock and very, very well kept. This is the V8 5.7-liter 300 horsepower Corvette LT1 engine that came standard with all Corvettes of that time. And I'm sure this engine does not leave anything to be desired. I'm sure it doesn't disappoint. You know, aside from the engine as well, I also wanted to highlight the fact that even though this is an older car, look at the body style. It's still something that definitely turns heads and without a doubt is still a sports car. I mean, the lines, the form. If we didn't know this as the Corvette of the 90s, and you place this body on another car of today, you know, without having prior knowledge, you would say, hey, there's a really nice sports car. It just so happens that this car is from the 90s, and it's still awesome. Now let's see what's inside. The interior of this car is all pretty standard, aside from the fact that they've made it a blue and black theme. Of course, so they had to get vinyl to match that. It's all-weather vinyl, so it makes it more durable. It's actually the kind of vinyl you would use on a speedboat. But aside from that, everything else in here is stock. It's standard. It's got the standard digital LCD here for the speedometer and some other important information regarding the engine. The only other thing that they really changed in here was the radio, which is, you know, awesome because now it's got an iPod dock. So everything else in here is pretty standard. That's it. Are you ready for a road test? Let's do it. Before the road test, I encourage you to take this opportunity to envision yourself behind the wheel of this car. Just having a glimpse of the Chevy Corvette C4's ability to own the road once it's ready to take off would mean taking you steps further in this mind-blowing relationship with cars. Road test? Here we go. Oh, mama! Yes! See you in a bit.
Mojo filter.
truth, we're going to check out the 1992 Corvette C4. So basically, the first thing that you notice when you're inside, as with most sports cars, it's your low set, so you're close to the ground. Of course, steering wheel is adjustable, height, up and down. It feels very stable. The car feels heavy. Tight steering, and the horsepower we'll see here in just a short bit. Alright, we just got to get over a little bit of some debris here on the road, and we'll be off to the races in 0, 3, 2, wait, in 3, 2, 1. That does not disappoint. Even in an automatic, absolutely no disappointments there. Lots and lots of conversion from the horsepower, the engine's horsepower down in the wheel. You can feel a lot of G's. It's you have to get in here to try this, but just from the driver's perspective, this is a really fun, full of horsepower car. Let's try it again. Handles well. Yep. Corvette. Feels good. Oh yeah, and as you can hear as well, I mean, you know, this is why it's an American car. You definitely hear the engine. Watch, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. There, do you hear that? Alright, here we go. Let's check it out. Nice handling. Not too wide of a wheel turn radius. Running to a little traffic here, but nothing we can't get past quickly. And so much horsepower. The braking has a little bit to be desired, but you know, what do you expect from a 90s sports car? But everything else is there. I mean, you feel it in the handling, you feel it in the way the tires grip the road, you know, and just, I mean, you feel the horsepower. That's it right there. And you feel pretty safe inside this car. It's heavy. You know, the hood is very long, so if you ever got in an accident, you've got a lot of crush space there. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's got good visibility. Unlike some sports cars where you get inside, you feel like it's really cramped. Where you sit actually is pretty tight, but your visibility all around, it's good. Gives you good eye level visibility, and I don't know, I mean, honestly, I don't know what else to say about this thing, but it's really exciting when you step on the gas. It's freaking awesome. So that was our test drive for the 1992 Chevy Corvette C2. Awesome. Yeah, oh yeah, and one more thing. The air conditioning in this baby is top-notch, especially on this hot summer day. I'm loving it. Thank you very much, guys, for beautifully restoring this car and the air conditioning, because it's been a very, very comfortable but fast and quick ride. I don't really want to get out of here, but it's not mine. Alright, that was really fun, but it's time for me to get out and talk about the car, so let's get out. Wow! Horsepower on this car for 90s. Amazing. Leaves nothing to be desired. The seats were comfortable, the air conditioning was awesome. It was so comfortable in the summer days, so thank you very much for restoring the car so beautifully. The displays are all clear, nice and clean. And of course, you know, the Corvette has digital displays, which, you know, wasn't very common for cars during the 90s. So that's a pretty cool feature. And unfortunately, that's it for my test drive. So, see you later. I felt like I was taken back to the day when it took its crown and wowed every living creature in the world. That's how defining the experience was, and I'd be in a hurry to relive that moment once more. Cars like these will always have a place in our hearts because cars like the 1992 Chevy Corvette C4 will always be labeled as the inspiration for the great automobile innovations of today. Stick around, because up next are the road safety tips.